Hello everyone, happy Sunday and welcome back to the channel. Today I am very happy to bring you another NXL Chicago semi-pro Xball match. This match is going to be featuring Carolina Crisis taking on Arsenal. I just want to say right off the bat, thanks for clicking on this video, and now let's talk about the two teams playing in today's match. First up, let's talk about North Carolina-based team Crisis, who took first place at last year's World Cup event. At the previous event in Philly though, the team struggled and ended up in 17th place. Here in Chicago, the team was sitting at 1-1 with a loss to Preferred Mob and a win to TCP Machine. Next up, let's look at Maryland-based team Arsenal, who was formerly known as Baltimore Nasty. Recently, they took 5th at the Lone Star Open, but they also struggled in Philly, finishing one place better than Crisis at 16th. Heading into this match, Arsenal was also 1-1 with a win against Preferred Mob and a loss to PB Fit. Lastly, let's talk about the NXL Chicago layout, which in my opinion was one of the best layouts we've had this year. So starting off on the snake side over here, this gap right here was very easy to get shot through. So most of the time you saw snake guys going to this bunker right here, or in the rare case they would try and go to the corner and then go around and up. But once you got into the snake, if you weren't contested, you could easily go on the inside right here, come up here, and just easily look inside and get a lot of kills. Another thing that I saw snake players do is if they killed the opposing snake player over here or in the corner and they knew this whole wire was empty, they would just come crawl around and go right into here. I saw multiple points where there were still 5 players alive on this side of the field and they didn't go into the snake, and this guy crawled right up to their side, looked inside, and easily just killed at least 3 people over here. Sometimes 4. That's really one of the main reasons why you needed to contest this snake guy if he got in there. You either had to be in this corner or you had to come match him in this bunker right here. And now if we move on and talk about the center, for the most part, I saw center players going here off the break, or maybe even this tower over here, and then obviously your next natural move would be up to these little wedges right here. Any move past these wedges right here was definitely a little bit harder, especially going to this break right here. You really had to make this move in the late game, or if you had a couple bodies up. But there were definitely some people that tried to use these mini bricks right here and here. But much like with the snake side down here, you really had to match these guys if they went up to the center. If you just kept your guys in the back line, it was going to be a bad day for you. You really needed to come up, get into these bunkers, or at least get into these towers here. Alright, now let's go over to D side in this layout, and this really was going to be your main breakout that most teams were doing. You were going D1, you were going can, or you were going up to this tower right here. There were some rare occasions where players would run inside to this Dorito right here, or even more rare, they would run wide and then go to this mini Dorito on the outside. Much like with the snake side and the center side, you really should have been trying to match the D guy on the opposite side of the field. Once he got into this mini brick right here, he could easily go low and crawl right up into this bunker right here. There were even times where I saw players go into the other Dorito right in front of them, or they would come around and go into this mini brick right here. So if they were in the mini brick here, you really should have been trying to match them here, or at least try and hold them off using a D corner. As you can tell from what we just went over, this field felt very much like a read and react field. Whatever the opposite team was doing, you probably should have been trying to match it, if not going farther or being more aggressive than that team. Before we jump into the match, we're going to take a look at some of the breakouts that I captured at the event on both sides of the field. Alright guys, now let's jump into the match. Remember to subscribe if you're not already. I try to release a new video every Sunday. And if you could leave a like on this video, I would really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot and it helps the channel out tremendously. Alright, that's all I got, so I hope you guys enjoy the video.
20 seconds. Close.
Hey, let's get right for the next one, huh?
Get the head right.
Clear to pro. Hold on.
100!
Soulless. No point. Game finished. 1 minute.